The OJ. The OGA. Oh my god, it's so hard to say. Sorry. The OGAE Second Chance Contest for 2015 has launched, and 18 OGAE clubs are participating. They, of course, nominate songs that didn't make it past the national selection for Eurovision fans to vote on after the fact. You guys, we're running a poll on wiwibloggs, and at the moment, Latvia's Markus Riva is in the lead with his song Take Me Down, and he's followed by Sweden's Mariette. First, let's talk about these results. Do you think Markus Riva should be leading?
No. Aminata was clearly the stand-up from Latvia. Like, Markus is good, but he's kind of a budget Dima Bilan. And, like, that's not a particularly glowing recommendation for him.
Yeah, his song isn't that particularly exciting compared to some of the other songs in the list. I think he just has a very big fan base because he trades on his looks by and large.
Absolutely. Big fan base and a very fleshy Instagram account. I have been liking those pics all day. I thought that Latvia had a really strong contest this year. But again, Latvia, Aminata was so good. She blew the rest away. Well, if you don't think Markus should be winning, who do you think should be winning? Let's go around with our top 2 picks. Angus.
For me, actually, Norway is probably my favourite song in the lineup, Erlend Bratland, because I think, especially in their final with the orchestra, that song, Thunderstruck, has got such a big, powerful cinematic sound. And it only finished 3,000 votes behind Deborah and Morland, which is a really tiny margin for Norway when you think Margaret Berger blew Adelaide away by 60,000 votes. So he came really close to beating them. And I think it's a really fun, uplifting dance track done well. And then my number 2 from the lineup is probably Mariette from Sweden. I don't know if I'd have picked her as my entry from Melfest because I preferred Issa and Erik Saade's songs. But yeah, she's pretty good. I like I'm still into the whole Bewitched blah blah blah. And her EP is just amazing. So yeah, I could easily see her doing it again for Sweden.
Mariette is my favourite from that list, but she's not my favourite from Sweden. I think Sweden always pick the wrong choice when it comes to the second chance, but they have such a high standard of songs in their selection anyways that they do well. But she's my top, and then Satin Circus would have to be my number 2.
Now, can I just say, I am not choosing Mariette. Love the voice, love the performer, love the staging, but the song is boring. I want pop music. This is a pop music contest. I don't want this kind of... I don't know what it is. It's very atmospheric. It'd be great for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 3. It's all spooky. But I want pop. And for that reason, I'm going to go with Satin Circus as my number 1. The fact that Finland sent PK in and then end up crashing out in the semis, looking back, it's really kind of tragic because they could have done really, really well. Because I think Satin Circus was better than Soft Engine, and Soft Engine was fantastic. So yeah, missed opportunity there. My number 2, this is really hard because there are a lot of really good songs. And I'm torn between Albania, Lindita, because this was super crazy. They would have reworked the song, I guess, so it would have been totally different by the time Eurovision came around, but would have retained that core of crazy. And then my other one, I know this is illegal because we only have 2, but my other one would be, and you're gonna vomit, Suitcase in Denmark. You know, the girl packing the suitcase. I'm sorry, that was way better than Anti-Social Media. I can't believe she crashed out, or came second, rather. No, it was just really good. Denmark, again, they crashed out in the semis. It was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, but Denmark had 10 fairly bad songs to pick from. There wasn't any particularly glowing ones. Tina and Renee, you kind of I like that because that was all ABBA and cheesy. And Sarah Sukrani with the whole Bangra, that I could have gotten into. I mean, she murdered it live. She couldn't sing live, which is slight problem for Eurovision when you have to sing live in the competition. But no, and Gadegaard, that song was just fucking annoying. Case. Get off the stage.
Well, I would say don't hold back, but Porrick, do you have thoughts on the Suitcase?
Not particularly. It was an average song, probably elevated by such a poor field of competitors. Any other year, I don't think anyone would be talking about it.
Well, Suitcase is currently 4th in our poll, and that puts her behind, we've already talked about Latvia's Markus Riva, Sweden's Mariette, and in 3rd place, Belarus's Milki. What do you make of Milk? E.
Ooh. No, actually, it was quite a fun song, but I remember with the Belarusian national final, I really didn't care about that. Like, I actually really liked Uzari Maimuna's song at the time. So, I don't know, Accent is kind of fun, but also a bit meh. It's just like very middle of the road Europop.
It's kind of annoying that the rest of the world have chosen that because that kind of encompasses a few countries that don't have OGAE clubs. Like, there's a good few songs from Adal that would have been better than Milki.
Mm.
And like Kati Wolf would have been a better selection.
It's
I can't think of any other countries that are left out, but definitely Kati Wolf instead of Milki.
And I think that Belarus should have chosen Milki over Uzari and Maimuna, because like Uzari and Maimuna, it was just forgettable in where were we, Vienna, and partly that was because of the staging. It was just like them standing there on this massive stage, but also the song just lacked that oomph. Like Milki is memorable, and you really do need that at Eurovision. On Porig's point about other songs that were left out, let's go around and say what other songs we liked. And I know this is gonna make Angus vomit, but I would have put Henrik Fjällgren here instead of Mariette. His song, the Hey Pocahontas Pop, I was feeling it. I feel like it would have been something different, for Sweden to send, because we're so used to like the Euro pop, edgy realness, blah, 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 blah. Yes, that's my vote.
Different doesn't mean good though. Like, you keep saying different. You were just like, I really want pop, I really like pop, so I'm going to vote for this. Jan Henrik ain't pop. Jan Henrik is a 5,000
Excuse me.
herding, like,
This is
amateur
Sammy
on stage.
Pop. Sammy Northern Swedish Pop.
Oh, honey, there's nothing pop about that. That's why it didn't win the competition. No, like, Sweden, I would have probably picked Isa or Erik Saade because their songs were so much fun.
Erik was
Sting
good.
especially was really, really good. And then Norway, there probably wasn't anyone else I would have picked. And yeah, the other national selections, just rest of the world, yeah, Adal was a much stronger selection lineup than Belarus. In fact, Milki is a really odd choice in retrospect for that. And Denmark, yeah, you'd have struggled to pick like a good song.
I'd have probably picked different songs for every country. I think they've all made awful decisions today. Ireland, Erika, Selin instead of Anyone Got a Shoulder. Sweden, Erik Saade. Christabelle from Malta instead of Franklin. I don't know how he got through. What other countries? Norway, Karin Parks or Jenny Langlo. Then the Adal songs, obviously, for the rest of the world. Yeah, basically, I would probably change the whole list.
Well, thank you, OGAE International.